Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home court. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Mr. Clutch. Brooks is out there with Harper. Then it's Johnson, and it's Christmas in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, the General is out there with the Magician. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And for Chicago, Dub is out there with the Magician. Then there's the General. Then it's Magician. 6 to shoot. In for his 7th bank in 14 tries.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
We've got Christmas. Harper is out there with Brooks. Then it's Johnson, and it's Justice in at the point. Pass the Magician.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Stephens. Shoots over Harper. Stephens can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
1:33 left in the 4th. No good from 11 feet. Doing it well here in the 4th quarter. 50%. Here's Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. Lowry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass the Magician. Back to Lowry. A floater. Gets the bucket and the...
Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any money mode. Coach, know you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna scope. Let me get your phone number, you know you so fine, baby. I'm trying to get you in my car, baby. About to that sound crazy, boy. You wanna get rich? Stop spending your time hating, boy. LV on my shoulder, taking over. Hop out double R. This ain't a Range Rover. Better tighten up. I be fly. Pull off Cybertruck. Made these Rick Owens. These ain't Jordan 1. What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? I'm in the kitchen. Trying to break my arm. You gon' have to run it up. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these foreign cars like a Chevy. These is not no Nike Dunks, these Giuseppe's. Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, more. Coach, no, you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna score.
Duffel got it in it, cyber truck tinted, mansion in Miami, couple months, only thing rented. Went to Johnny Dang for a penny, that was $350. Heard that it get cold in your city, blue with me. Oh, gotta run a ride on that seesaw. For my essay where I rip. Waterfall, my look like T-Bars. Maybe Billy Cully, that's $1 million, only 3 cars. They come sit that over here. Take a picture, show your exes what it is. If I was your baby daddy, you'd be up a couple mil. You got a better chance in signing a new Nike deal. We fuck that life for real. Bird come hanging out that window. Bird come hanging out that window, all he seen was steering wheel. Crashing, this here movie. I been since a juvie. Flat screen in the Cybertruck, hood watching Tubi.
Throw it to me cause I can wrong. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Walking sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get eat. Rule number 4, never be butter, let's move. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, more. Coach, no, you better put D-Lo in the game. Let's go.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we could speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused. I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. Baby, that precise. You're not familiar with begging God to just bring my energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feel it. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They asked me.
Let's meet the starting lineup for Tampa. At power forward.
Coming into tonight, both teams are absolutely on fire, Stan.
Well, Brian, we heard someone say it earlier. It's like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. One thing is for sure, there's a lot of confidence on both sides. This should be fun.
A look at the opening lineup for Tampa. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Here's the kid. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Martin. Dawkins, the pass to Austin. Clock at 6. Pass to Morrison. Here's Evans. The 3. And Tampa hits again from deep.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Cunningham. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Keeling. He's guarded by Martin. Keeling can't hit. And they're on the break. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Tampa.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team. And they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
Here's Austin. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Cunningham drives in. The kid connects from downtown. The kid's got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Tampa, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Austin.
Home team foul. Keeling. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dawkins. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Austin. He's watched by Cunningham. The shot by Austin, no good. Oh!
Wow!
And that one is stuffed right through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Martin, the pass to Dawkins. Here's Evans. He has 6. Pass to Austin. Here's Dawkins. Inside. Fires the 3. That shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Cunningham outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. For Tampa, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Austin. Over Cunningham. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here he goes. Here's Keeling. Three-pointer. Morrison with a rebound. It's deflected. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. Pass to Dawkins. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Austin's shot is good.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
Williamson passes to the kid. Count the basket. The kid's got 9.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Martin outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Here's the kid. Pass to Keeling. And no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
The shot by Evans, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's the kid. And it's good. 2 points. 11 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Tampa making a change here. Here's Austin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Austin taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's the kid. 11 points in the game. Yep, that one's good.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
For Tampa, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And he lobs it up top. Cunningham outside. And there's a pick. Pulls it from the top of the key. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Dawkins. Here's Morrison, covered by Williamson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bryant outside. The kid with a rebound. Got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Williamson misses. And here's Tampa now, trailing by 2.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Bryant outside. To the paint. Here's Evans. And it's blocked. Williamson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The kid passes to Williamson. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Tampa is shooting just 38% so far in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Tampa shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he can't hit the second. Out left to the wing. Here's the kid. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. The kid's got 18 points in the game.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
Here's Austin. 7 points in the game. Pass to Morrison. Here's Evans. From outside the arc. Reynolds with a rebound. Evans has gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Austin. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Offensive rebound. Morrison lays it up and banks it in.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
1:16 left in the first quarter here. Here's the kid. With the drive. Pass to McCormick. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that one's good. Bryant.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
They set a pick. Here's McCormick. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morrison. In his last outing, 8 points for him. The shot by Austin, no good. Here's the kid.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Austin. He's got 7. Puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point. Looking to run.
Tampa making a change here. So for Tampa right now, and it's Evans in at the point. Oh, there's the alley. Cunningham with the ball, now guarded by Bryant. Cunningham passes to Knox.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's the pick. Pass to Coleman. Shot clock at 5. There's Cunningham with a 3. And the rebound goes to Tampa.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Austin passes to Bryant. Here's Evans. 4-3. And again, no good by Tampa.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Martin outside. Tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Morrison. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 5. Here's McCormick. 4-point game. Pass to the kid. From 15 feet away. And the shot is good off the backboard. The kid's got 24 points.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Martin a screen. There's the 3. Evans, that's good. He's got 9.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Knox. Here's McCormick. Red hot passes to the kid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Morrison. They set the pick to the middle. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the kid. Drives.
Wow.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Evans.
Team foul. Number 17. First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Martin. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Knox. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Knox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Evans. 9 points in the game, and the shot goes down.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Pass to the kid. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Tampa. Martin outside. And here's Bryant. Here's Morrison. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:56 left in the first half of this game. A nice shot by the kid. The kid's got 31.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Evans. 11 points in the game. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Morrison. Takes a three. And the three-pointer goes. Morrison's got 5.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Tampa making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Evans. It's Martin on the wing. 1:04 left to play in the half. Here's Austin. Just 4 to shoot. Martin up top. From the arc. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
It's good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Takes the 3. The shot by Evans, no good. Shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. The kid's got 38 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dawkins. Will it go? The shot by Evans, no good.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
The kid's shot is off. And we finished off one half of play. They lead by 13. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
43. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the band half-court shot. Drum roll. And thinking about the shot.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
And taking a look at Tampa, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the home team.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Cunningham, and it's the kid in at the 1. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Keeling, the pass to the kid. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Morrison's shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Austin. And he drives in. No good. Cunningham with some nice D. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Martin against Cunningham. Here's Evans. Offline with a three. Shooting 56% today. Pass to the kid. Here's Keeling. Fires the three. A nice shot by the kid. The kid's got 41.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Count that one. Williamson's gotten his second bucket.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Evans. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Cunningham on the wing. Oh, ripped away.
Home team foul. Number 17. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Dawkins. No points so far. Here's Austin. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's the kid. And he's got 41 now. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Here's Evans. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Evans has got 16 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Dawkins. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Here's Austin. It's tipped.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Williamson with it. Cunningham outside. For three. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Evans. 16 points for him. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Evans. He's got 18.
Home team foul. Number 17. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Martin. 9 points in the game. Here's Austin. No good on the triple. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Alec. Both shots good from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's the kid. He's got 44 on Tuesday and then on Wednesday.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Pass to Austin. Here's Morrison. Here's Evans. Nails it from three. Evans has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Williamson. Morrison with a rebound. Morrison's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving in. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And Tampa making a change here. Bryant's checked in. The kid passes to Cunningham. Picked by Williamson. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Dawkins, the pass to Clutch. Down low. Evans. Tipped. Here's Reynolds. Still without a bucket. Here's the kid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line. That free throw, no good.
Number 17.
Good on the second one. For Tampa, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Austin. He's got 11. Williams grabs the board.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Tampa is shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Evans. To the inside. Dawkins, the pass to Clutch. Deflected! Here's the kid. He has 45 points. Williamson misses.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked again! Here's the kid. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Here's Cunningham. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Williamson inside. Pass to Reynolds.
2 minutes.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. .152 left to play in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. Here's Austin. And the layup is good. Austin's got 13. 1:41 left in the third. Shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. The kid passes to Reynolds. Here's the kid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Taking 2 shots. Substitution second. At the line for Tampa. Bryant. Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Bryant. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. So for Tampa right now, and it's Bryant in at the 2. A nice shot by the kid.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Macy. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Knox. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Martin. Got a piece of it. Here's the kid. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the middle. Here's Knox. And the rebound goes to Tampa. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Martin outside. Now here's Bryant. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Coleman. From deep 3-point land. The shot comes out. For Tampa, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Tompkins. Misses the baby hook. Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Puts up a 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Martin outside. Pass to Macy.
Home team foul. Second personal foul.
So it's the home team now. They led the game at one point by 20. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williamson throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Here's Austin. Blocked!
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Pass to the kid. Here's Keeling. To the paint. Here's the kid. And Dawkins pulls it down. Tampa is shooting around 53% in the fourth. Here's Evans. He's watched by Cunningham. The shot by Evans, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
The kid passes to Cunningham. Picked by Williamson. Here's the kid. Launches it. And it's Martin with the rebound. Pass to Austin. Here's Evans. He's watched by Cunningham. And rejected. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. Clock at 6. The kid passes to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Out to the wing. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. Here's the kid. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Evans. Got a hand on it. Here's the kid. And got it. Another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Morrison. Here's Austin. There's a screen.
Team foul. Number 17. 5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
The first free throw is good.
Austin. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.
So you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. 24-8, do what it take. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing 100.